It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Ready,
all right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Will Rowe from the gun. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On the draw, it's Walker. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker. Brock Play gets it up to the 43.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
Short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Steady.
Walker now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready,
From the gun, Milrow. It's his target. That's Corey Horton. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Brings up 4th down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams to throw. This is lofted deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Tutin on 1st and 10. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A lot of space ahead. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Kylo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get up. Gravity lying.
Toss play. This is Walker. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker block. Play gets it up to the 43.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, Walker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the give, it's Tootin. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Tootin. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 in Stone. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Tootin headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Again, it's Williams. He rolls to his right. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pull out in front further, So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19 Lions, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milrow with it on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for completion.
He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. They're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack just like that.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hurt. Trap 60. Buffalo 18, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Cub 19.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. This is good work to help reset those chains.
70 Lions.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage?
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
What is right?
And off to Tootin. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Williams. Well, right side hauled in by Komet. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw by Williams. Complete it over the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears lead by 15 now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
They got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Drive begins with a walk or run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
2nd and 6.
Working now from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Inside give here for Tootin. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Here's a screen for Tootin. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air yet again. Williams. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Second and 10 now. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Williams again. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
A 45-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Here's a screen out for Walker. Hits across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
19 tight, 19
First
tight.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, stack. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
First down throw here from Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Panther 11. Get it. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Bill Rowe from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
7 Warriors, 17.
2nd and 10. No run to throw. Connects on the crosser. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Milroe with it on 1st. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19 Lions, Dragon 60.
Trying for it with Milrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go! Panther Street, 70 Lions. Steady.
Running with Walker again. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Milrow looking to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers to add the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Bears 21. Seahawks 16. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A toss play to Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the ground, Tootin. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Third and just 2 to go. A run here with Tootin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Toss play, Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's on the in route. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears hold an 11-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push the lead up to 12.
Seahawks 16.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Toss play. This is Walker. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Milrow to throw on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One play action. Williams flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And this one went in entirely the wrong direction, Brock. This one's out of bounds for a big loss on that 1st down play.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. It's 1st down Bears.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears go up by 19.
Seahawks 16. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The throw. Here's Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. He's going to push one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. This play goes for 36. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19,
1st
18.
and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready?
From the red zone now. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Brings up second and
60
4.
Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Coming near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 2.
Back to 6, back to 80.
2.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Fourth down.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Desperation time here. Catch is made in close. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's 2. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shooting with it. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pin. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. But when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking from the gun, Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Williams to throw on 3rd. This one's caught. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Seahawks 23. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. Top 70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
79 Broncos.
First and
Milrow with it on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And again, it's Darnold. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Seahawks.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches At the Bears' 9-yard line.
Now Darnold. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Joe Rowe from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Taking on first and 10. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Toss right side. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Darnold. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here go, young lady. Here go, son. Young lady.
Here he goes, one final shot.